Hello, hello, hello. I'm a PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 14 of our experimental build of Update 7 with a Folktales faction. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day's quite good, thanks. You're joining me now at the end of a route and quite a bit has happened. I went ahead and I filled up this land here. These trees won't really be able to reach maturity. I don't think they will, but we have a land available. And I marked in extra areas to take out these ruins just because I have the capacity now of 12 free beavers and 23 free bots. So yeah, we have a capacity now. And I dynamited a bit there so we can do a bit there. Dynamited a bit here, just get it a bit looking a bit better. This is now complete. All of these sluices are set to close. I want to see the water flow through here. And then the big one, I started with this area. And already started previous episode, but yeah, we are starting to build up here and laying in this. I only went from the edge of this, from here to there, it's 14 tiles. Probably go a bit more, but as you can see there, it's going to be maybe one more. So I think that will be fine. What I wanted to do was go up or go down another 3 levels, but then I'll have to demolish this top layer, 2 layers, 3 layers actually, and then lay this in again. I think for now that's fine. We can always do that later on, but I think for now that's fine. This is already going to be a huge area. If we go up another 1, even bigger area, and we can even go up 2. So with that in mind, you might want to do something with that. Let's just quickly see. What do I need? I believe it's 3. Be able to go over this. Can also be because I haven't built that yet. I think that's the reason. Yeah. I just want to get this sorted out. But no, we checked it on this side. We just orient correct way. Here we have oak trees. So I believe, yeah, 2 and 1. So yeah, that will be fine. But let's just empty this for now and pause that. Let's have a look. So 2, 1. Let's go up. One more. We can speed this up again. And go up one. At least one more for be able to place the another row of dirt. You know what? Now we're gonna take a long time for that. Let's place in there. Then we're going to go dirt or terrain blocks. And something like that. And I want to get that done fast. Okay, so now this will be the level for soil. Because we need 3 to go over the top of this. So yeah, this will be the level of soil. Now we can go ahead and do this again. And get all of this back in. Seriously, beaver. They frustrate me sometimes. Let's just see. We might be able to get out. Or he'll just end up in there. Which will probably happen. Let's just detonate that. Take that out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we have that again. We can go storage like that. Pathway like that. Now we can get forester there. Forester there. Go lumberjack. Let's just make sure these guys are set as bots. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll also be bots. Get that lined up like that. Now let's just go. That you are set for water obtain. You are also a bot. There we go. We can get that. This is as normal priority because they'll get that sorted whenever they get the chance. Our log situation is not too bad. As you can see, we are basically maxed out, so that's fine. This is nice to have later on, so we can go at least 2 levels here. And later on we can always go 1 more. There's something that I want to check. Let's see. We go like that. That already unlocked these lot. And go 3. Again, can we do this? I believe we will be able to do that. We would take that guy out. You know what? No. We need a lumberjack on it. So let's go this. And then he'll still not fit. We'll think about that, because I want to place a zip line in here. No, I think we'll just need to lose this guy. You can always place it in there. Yeah. We are going to lose that guy. That's fine. One of these. One of these. One of those. And 3. Then we can have us just going straight through there. Then we can connect it to maybe there. Let's see. If we were to put that guy there, I think we'll have to have that. Let's add a connection. 28. Next slide. Great. Then we can connect straight to there, and this is connected to there, and so it's close. We can always have another one going there. It's directly there, but this isn't too bad. Seriously, that's not too bad. We'll be able to see that. If that works for us. Now let's take a quick peek at the water flow through here. It still needs to start flowing, so let's have a quick peek. Yeah, I think that will be good if we get a layer. Let me just take this. Let me just disconnect that bit, because I don't want our beavers running in here with the potential for bad water now. If we can do this, have it like that. It's up to there. Yeah, that's fine. And get that filled in. Come on, auto save. Something like this in there. Okay, as soon as it's a drought again, then we can always change this out. Or to address this, I can go ahead and do something like this. Too high. Take that out. Come on. One eye. Take that out completely. Get that sorted. You guys are all. Let's take you down completely. Highest priority. Let's open all of you. We can get that sorted, then we can dry this area out. All the water flowing through here hopefully will be enough. I don't know if this will be enough. Scope of the amount of water going through here, but we'll see. I don't care if some of the water gets deleted in here, because every tile, every edge is 2.2 TMS, and there's quite a lot coming through here now. So I don't care if that wasted now at the end of the day. Leaves a map. Minimal flow through here now. Just pause these, because at this stage it would seem as we only need, as though we only need these ones here, because this is still coping. We'll see if this is keeping up. And we can get all of this sorted. Doesn't need to be prioritized by all, I just want this to be prioritized by all this. Question is, do I push for this? I might as well. Question is, will they be able to Yeah, they'll be able to build that. And they can go straight through here. You don't have to go to here and then walk this bit. Although it will almost be faster, just or not really. If I live here, it might be just faster to walk. This is 150 plus. Okay. 150% plus. And this is still keeping up, so I'm not too worried about that. And then we can get this area sorted. But I want to get this area built up so we can start producing logs right here. That's already larger than this and this area, probably just this one level, and we can go up to maybe 2 levels. We'll have to move all of this up again, but that's fine. We have the time to be able to, and the resources to sort this out and demolish this and build this over. Okay. Now this area is for now completely isolated. Let's go ahead and reconnect this. They can build this when they have a chance. I'm not gonna get that because this is just the extra area or extra bit of power generation. But these and these, I don't really think we need this, but it will be nice to have, especially if we can connect this side up. Oh, that's already connected up, sorry. So that's great. And how's the power situation on this side? I don't think power is really an issue anymore. Yeah. Our bots are still keeping up. Seems as though all our resources are keeping up. That's great. And like running out of stuff too. More resources. Now dirt has really caught up because we are building all these other stuff. As that's built, I might just prioritize these guys, get them in. I just thought about this now. I was quiet here because I was thinking, what? How can we get that in? Because if all of this is done, we can actually now take out all of these roads when this is filled in, all this terrain is filled in. Then, plant quite a lot. Okay, so they will get that sorted out. You'll see now as soon as a bad tide starts, if that still copes, there's no extra surge through water sources or bad water sources, so I don't think there will be any issues. But it would be nice to see for ourselves. And then we also have this area that we can... Things screaming in my ear. I'm going to go bad water, then bad water. So it's just gonna pump out from here. I don't need to get priority for bad water rig, but for this would be great. We can prioritize that by now, if I were to do something like this, we won't be able to reach down there, it's too steep. But if I were to do something like this, what? No, one more. Come on. Now we go with 3. And then we that. Nah, not what I wanted to do. So no need for this actually, but this, get this connected. That it might be slightly faster when then they can get down here a bit faster, and yeah, it's the same amount of ladders, and they can travel straight from there, go down, get that sorted. Okay, so now that's done, they can work on that. I was contemplating getting a screen build up, extend this basically, go around here, through there, couple of water wheels, and then making it a loop with maybe a couple of sluices this side or floodgates, and the same on that side, or over here, doesn't matter. So this can really ramp up its production, and if it's over, let's say 0.9, then it will flood over through the floodgates. This will have a lot of water pumping through here and just circulating. That's something that I contemplated doing, but for now I think that's fine. And as you can see, this is keeping up, so that's great. This guy's operating. So let's start planting up a bit. Since we have potential now to get this sorted. As you can see, it's not really getting everywhere. This, through this. Making a circle like that. So yeah, 14 is a bit ambitious, but we have it now, so that's good. We can always adjust that again when the Swiss terrain's full. This corner is now done. We're working on this. And I believe we're going to work on that next after this bit. And then lastly this. What I did was I added in a couple of platforms here, so the water can still flow through here. From these loosest of floodgates down here. And there's a couple of platforms and ladders on this side. Underneath this, so yeah, the water can still go through there unimpeded. And they are using the zip line. That's great. That means there's a fast route, and that's why they are knocking this out at a tremendous speed. And we can always build up other buildings in the corners. Not really that crucial that everything is maxed out for efficiency. Would be nice, but for now it's fine. So you can sort that out. And this dude needs to sort that bit out. Just like collecting all the metal. That's still producing quite a lot. Yeah, they're working on this now. That bit is finished. I'm going to go ahead and take out that bit of road. That bit, and now we can plant a couple more trees. You'll be able to get quite a lot of that. So yeah, hopefully they'll get this done before the end of this episode. It's promising. You can see now they can plant all of that because this is irrigated, but as soon as this water here dries up, then these might die. And they'll probably will, because we have 21 days left. This won't run out of water ever, except if I make some mistake and delete a levee somewhere or dynamite something, but I shouldn't. But I don't believe we'll ever have issues with that. That's still producing quite a lot. That's still producing quite a lot. This is producing. And that's producing more than enough. So this is just for droughts. But we have large windmills in here to offset the loss from droughts when we drain the batteries a bit. Or the gravity batteries a bit. So they are knocking this out. I'm just tempted to get another builder's hut in here. Let's go 2 more. Then we have 3 normal beavers. You know what? I'm going to unlock this for bots. just so we can get 4, so we can have 7 beavers in reserve, and yeah, 23 bots in reserve. Lowest priorities. Now they can really get this done. And so far the haulers are keeping up. Might just be tempted to place in a hauling post just for bots. Just 5 bots for now. The thing with hauling bots and building bots, as soon as they run out of fuel, then they are really slow. But it's a nice to have if you have a surplus. They are getting this knocked out. And I did the same thing over here with a couple of platforms. And I remembered you don't have to have, you can delete terrain underneath. You could actually have done the same thing over here. Delete that terrain. But yeah, it's fine. That looks a bit more supported. I could actually have rearranged this a bit so you can hold the edges first and then you can attack this from all directions, but nah, that's fine. They'll get this sorted. I don't have any worries about that getting done. Now we can pull that bit in. This one's not gonna get up to the edge there. This one is. Don't know why is that, because it's the same distance. And there's a ladder on this side as well. Yeah, that's something that I don't. But they are knocking this out quite fast. This is still hydrated. I don't know how, but it is. Bots. Yes, you are. Okay, this is set to fly. Or yeah, our haulers. Prioritize the haulers, so they can get that sorted for us. Okay. Do we want to get more beavers in here? Yeah, let's do that. We have the economy to support that, so why not? Dirt is getting a bit low, but yeah, they are building quite fast, so that's the only reason. I'm not going to place in one more of these. They can run around a bit more. I'm going to place in more haulers just for that. Nothing's in range. Yeah, then we can pause you. And no goods. Let's delete you. As I said, it's not necessary to keep this whole thing water in this whole thing because we have irrigation panels. Yeah, this is fine. This little bit, as soon as this runs out, that's fine. I don't have any issues with it. What I can do, again, it's not needed. It's nice to have. And this will be doubles. I believe this will have to leave this bit, but we'll see. They can get that done whenever they are with all of this. They're really knocking this out of a park. There's a thing, they have to build that one first, but I believe it's only 1 or 2 blocks deep, so they can still build these ones because they're solid blocks underneath that. See, solids they can build up to there, but from there they couldn't actually build further. Let me prioritize that. We can get a pathway going through here. I don't have to run around here just to get this bit built. We want them to finish it so we can just focus on this side. Just going to go ahead and beat this. Just like that. Same with that, and I'm just gonna fill this in. Although, yeah, might as well just leave pathway in here, the edge. Because there's not really anything. You can grow on this side, in line with this, and on this side, but actually no need. Okay, they are finished on this side, so I'm going to take out these roads, not needed anymore. Same with that bit. That bit. If I will get this finished in time, let's go and have a look here. Then done, please, so this guy can take out that. Those 30 pieces of scrap metal. Scrap metal is on the low side now, but I'm not too worried about that. Now they are knocking this out of a park now. And they don't need to cut trees this side. It's nice to clean this up a bit. And over there, no need to cut there. And over here. There's still a couple of trees to be cut down. Just going to let them taken out. Seriously, you can't reach that. I'm going to rebuild you. Don't know where. Let's just go here. Get built. I don't care how fast you do this. Just get it done, please. I mean, I actually want you to do this quite fast. I want all of this taken out. Okay. I know you're an unconnected building, that's fine. We have quite a lot of children now. Means we might get a death spike again. The death wave. But that's fine. I'm not too stressed about that. Take out that pathway. Get this planted up as well. This stage I'm keeping one of these pathways in just as a fast way for the dirt to get to this side. We are really running out of dirt, but as soon as this is built, then we won't need a lot of dirt in it. Not at this stage. Then we can start focusing on other areas. Now these are 12 days away and we have 15 days left, so these are gonna die. Unless I do something, but I'm not really. All these areas are basically going to disappear over time as soon as we build this up. Now that I think about it, before planting up, I actually should have done a bit of work and to see where we are going to build these. You said it's two actually, yeah. The double. Then these can fit, okay. These are a 5 by 5. That will basically cover that bit. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take out this tree here. Double. And then we can go for this on top of that. Same thing on this side. Go. Three. This side. And this is actually in the way. Right, that's fine. One. Triples like that. I'm going to go leave this area as well. But now the thing is, so it's those two. We were to do something like this. This won't work. Unless if I do something like this. Then it's 1, 2, 3, take that guy out. And it's a nice square at the end of the day. Nothing like that. And then take this guy out. Take that dude out. Come on, come on, come on. And then 5 there. 1, 2, 3. That guy out. And that guy. This one will also be 5. Platform like that. Now you'll see luck's not on our side. We won't be able to we are just short. Yeah, we will figure something out for that. Even if we lose the inner row or the outer row. Actually make more sense to lose the inner row because we'll lose less buildings or trees. But yeah, I'll think about that. That's something I will think about off screen, so I don't bore everyone to death. Already I'm boring everyone to death because I'm not talking as much as I should. But they are really getting this sorted, I like that. A bit better connectivity through here. Okay, my scrap metal is starting to pick up again. This stage our bots are really, yeah, we have got a lot of bots. just saw that guy finish up. First bit of our new area is really looking good. Why are you? Thing is now, which building or which thing is this guy actually wanting to go to? Because now you have to go and delete that. I'm getting a feeling it's this thing here. Ah, it's not that. Okay, I think it was that guy because he just disappeared. Okay, so we are getting this sorted, which is great. I like that. This is almost a straight. Okay, it's basically a straight line from there to here. Oh, I like that. The amount of dirt is holding us back now. I don't know why you are dehydrated if we are basically filled up to the brim with water. This area is holding up quite nicely. They already built that bit up. I'm just going to go ahead and do that for now. To get that done, great. Build up the rest of that. This episode is really heavily focused on our lumber area, but it's not really necessary because we are maxed out at this stage and we still have trees that aren't being cut, but hey, that's fine. Now that I think about it, this is the log production area. We might switch out to this area or probably this area for maples, or we have chestnuts and maple trees that we need to do. We have pines in here. That's fine. Our pine production, where is pine? Oh, that's not maxed out. That's fine. So maybe chestnuts in one and maple in the other. Might even take this out and move. As soon as we get this area set up, I think we are going to do this for our food production as we stated previously. Then we can really get this out, and then we can always extend this maple or chestnut into here. But I think we're going to change this out. One of these maples, one other one chestnuts. Yeah. Gonna get him to prioritize that bit first. And I'm going to take out all of these for now. because I need to rework this. As I said, make more sense to lose extra block on the inside, less trees and a block on the outside. But that's something that we'll have to check later on. I'll do this off camera and we can see it in the next episode. Then they also have to complete this so we can get a couple of beavers in here. But at this stage, let's be honest, our bad water production is really not the issue. Let me just orient this the same direction so you always know where we are. Because I tend to jump around and move it around, so but then you lose track of what's what. Let me just see something quickly. So that's it. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. You can get a large tank in here, more than double our capacity for bad water. Might want to add a dome on this, just so we have an option to close this up. But I want to do something with this, maybe a larger tank and take this down, maybe. Do a similar thing that I did with this large reservoir that will feed into this, the maximum depth that these guys can go down. Because then we can follow this thing, but then we can use all of this. Get a tunnel through here so it can still feed into this. Just think that's a bit lower than on this side. But that's fine. Now this is still lower, so if we were to get, that's basically bottom of a map. If we were to get a tunnel from over here straight through there, great, sorted. I think for that we'll just get to the platform of an overhang creek. Get all of this sorted. Then we don't have to go into the bad water and don't have to worry about that. These guys are really real monsters. Working like madmen. And they are really getting this done. But we won't be able to get this done before the end of this episode, because we've reached it now. As a quick update or a summary, we started building up this area. At this stage you're going to get 2 levels in. We might change this up and move all of this up 1 level, so we can get another 3rd layer in, but for now that's fine. We added in floodgates here so we can isolate this area. We placed in a bit of terrain and platforms in here so we can get water wheels in here, but this is an extra bit. We don't really need this, but that's fine. Placing in large tanks in here and the plant station in here so we can get this area sorted. We can get a couple of pots in a bad water rig if we need it, but at this stage we don't need it. And yeah, it's basically, and we added in this bit of rain here so we can get trees, but these are going to die. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I said, I'm going to get this done now and plan out how we are going to get the next level in here. But I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Cheerio.